Welcome to BEAUCIETY, the first French podcast dedicated to professional hair and makeup artists. I'm Valentina, a bridal hair and makeup artist based in the French Alps. Specializing in destination weddings across Europe and beyond, every summer, as you drive to your weddings, I open this mic to accompany you on the road, keeping you inspired between two venues, two trials, two early mornings. I invite inspiring wedding professionals from around the world. We talk about their journey, their expertise, their mindset, and what it truly takes to build a meaningful business that empowers women and elevates our industry. Let's talk the real talk. Buongiorno Edgardo, how are you doing?
Buongiorno.
How are you doing?
Sono qui.
English, please.
Yes, of course.
Of course. Oh my God. Oggi è caldo. I'm already hot. Welcome to BEAUCIETY, Celeste and Edgardo. Thank you very much for being here with me today.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
inviting us.
Yeah, it's very strange for me to speak in English with Italian because I speak English, I speak Italian, but it's very strange for me to speak another language with people that speak like Italian or
Same
French.
language
Yeah, it's so it feels very staged,
Yeah.
So thank you very much for being here today with me. I'm so excited to have you here on the podcast. So just for those who are discovering you today, can you introduce yourself and tell us how IDEAVISUAL was born, who you are, how you meet each other, and how you became the videographer and the photographer duo you are?
Yeah.
No.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, che dice no?
No. It's a bit emotional.
No.
I'm scared probably.
Dobbiamo raccontare la storia.
Yeah. Okay, we started.
Quando ci siamo conosciuti?
English.
No, sorry.
Sì, vabbè, wait.
Okay.
Let's say something. Edgardo, you can speak Italian.
I understand English.
He needs to learn it and to speak it, so
Yeah,
it's faster in
Edgardo, you are permitted to speak Italian. Celeste, you are going to save us
Thank you
and
so
speak
much.
in English.
No. Thank you. And so, Valentina, we are two photographers and videographers based in Italy. We are based 1 hour from Venice, so in Northeast Italy, in the middle from Venice and Dolomites. For that reason, we started 6 years ago, because it was in the time of the COVID. We started with destination wedding, and it was the awful year to start this.
Yeah.
Because we postpone everything the next year. And obviously, we even usually in the local market.
Mm-hmm.
So we divide our works between Italy and the rest of Europe.
Yeah.
And we started in 10 years ago. This is our anniversary.
11.
Yeah, almost
11 years old.
10. It's our anniversary this year. We meet each other in 2016 because he works in a company that is very famous for wedding photo books and handmade photo books.
Wedding books.
Yeah.
Wedding book.
Yeah, he did 3D motion graphic in this company, and I went there to do a trainship in the time of university, so 10 years ago. And I meet Edgardo there, and
In the factory.
we had the same vision, so we like to do good quality products, and we were very focused on do a very good product. And we started this our own company. It's called IDEAVISUAL.
Yeah.
Reality is IDEAVISUAL because we like to put a Spanish accent.
Italian, Spanish, English, IDEAVISUAL.
Argentinian. So we mixed the two cultures, Italian and Argentinian. So for that it was a Spanish name. And it was IDEAVISUAL because we like to put our ideas in something real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in something visual. And at the beginning, we started only with videography. We were two
Okay.
videographers because,
1 year, 1 year.
yeah, only for 1, 2 years.
Yeah, I
Because I
understand.
studied filmmaking at university, so I was
Yeah,
more in the videography field.
in
And then,
this.
yeah, but I had the photography. I used like to be a photographer in my leisure time for
Yeah. Yeah.
parties and
Hobby,
everything. So
yeah.
for that reason, we started to mix my passion and put it into the work. And I started to do photography, and it was more focused on videography. And obviously, we have assistant to do like the weddings with more guests. So we have like a team that
Okay.
will be in these years. And do you want to know something about the style, something about?
Yeah, of course. Okay, so it's very interesting that you decided to just start and work together from the beginning because, like, none of you were like already working by yourself before you get to know each other. You just start all over together from the beginning. So that means,
Yeah,
Sì.
probably it was his dream because it was
okay,
in the company, and in the years he wanted something for only for himself, something
yeah,
that
Yeah,
he can build during the years, and not obviously only a product that you have to leave to your boss. You know how
okay, yeah,
it is in the company because you can see you can put a signature on your work because it's something only for the boss. So
yeah,
probably it was his dream, no? Era il tuo sogno.
sì, yeah, it's the motion graphic
yeah,
uh, is was the dream.
Yeah, yeah, because
yeah.
it started with motion graphic and then it changed its path.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I start with the motion graphic, with the software with 3D and other software with I don't know VFX, you know,
Yeah,
In the
the
cinematic
cinematic,
field, the
cinematic.
scene
Okay.
that you
the
do
cinematic, yes.
effects. Yeah. And
Um,
then we started to work together because we had the same vision of do something together
Okay.
or not only linked to the company.
Yeah,
And
okay. Okay, okay. And so how does offering both service elevate the wedding experience that you offer for couple? Because you seem to do a very huge wedding because you already started together doing like videographer because usually when you go for a wedding, what people usually ask for is like photographer and not all wedding you have videographer and you two started like at the beginning as two videographer.
yeah.
So was that a challenge? Is that why you say maybe we should go like do a photo video or it was naturally like yeah maybe let's just because I like more photos or it was more like business part that make you make the decision to go photo and video? I
uh,
got too much question.
no, okay. In reality, it was easier because
Yeah.
clients prefer to book a team instead of booking only a photographer and videographer. They prefer to have a team.
Yeah,
For destination wedding, we do even the duo team. We are only me and Edgardo because it's easier for intimate weddings like less
yeah,
than 50 guests. We go only me and Edgardo, and it's easier even with the travels and to move than to have all the team.
yeah.
But usually they book us as a team. Uh,
Okay.
This year,
yeah, but
but
even in the
maybe the
past,
last, yeah,
yeah, in the past, they prefer to have a team that coordinates together, they
yeah.
cook
Yeah.
together. So it's easier to have the same company.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because in the ceremony it's very
yeah,
important
yeah.
the found the area.
Yeah, yeah. You have to fix a spot. If you are with another company, you don't know how to move during the ceremony. That is the worst moment during for
Yeah.
us because it's very emotional. Yeah, then you have to move a lot when you enter, and then to stay only in one spot and to wait the priest or the official that finish because it can change everything if you move during the ceremony. For someone that is speaking, you can stop the ceremony flow. And for us, it's very
And
important.
shooting.
Even the photo shoot with the couple, because if we are together, we know how to to split the time that we have, because for the photo shoot you have 20-30 minutes. So if you have to do photo and video, you have to know how to split the timing to do some pose for the photo and something more dynamic for the video. So I know that I have to do for both, something for both. Instead, if you are only, because a lot of times we do only videography with photographers. They book us only, even only for photography or videography. It depends on the person that you.
Or the flash, it's very difficult to work with the flash in a video.
Because
so it's better, separate.
Because if there is a photographer, they use a lot of flash for the videography. You know all the strobo effect. I use the flash too for photography, but I know when to use it, and even in that case, how to split the moment for the videography and for the photography, so we can have both work with quality and no one is
So
put it in the corner.
And
so
the
that's
color,
a very
I'm sorry, the color is important. The color of video and the color of photo.
We have to
The product is
match the style, so to have the same quality of style of color for both, for video and photo. And so probably couples prefer to have the same company for multimedia and for having the same style, the same coordination during the day.
Yeah, because as a duo, and since like you're working together for 10 years now, you have the same vision, you have the same style, etc. So how would you describe your visual signature as a duo for photo and video?
I think we are a mix of editorial and documentary.
reportage.
Reportage documentary. Probably we are a bit more pose during the photo shoot. We prefer to do not only pose, but some prompt, something to create together with the couple. If the couple collaborate, because this is the most important thing. The couple needs to collaborate. It's not something that's common. Because someone say like this and tell us, please let us know what we have to do. So if the couple is relaxed, we leave them flow like they prefer. So they want to do a walking and everything, or if they want to be coordinate, we prefer to have like more editorial. But during the wedding, it's more documentary than editorial, because you have a lot of entrance ceremony and parts that you have to move, and we have less time only with the couple to create. But I think it's a mix of both. We prefer the editorial because, when we meet the first time, it was on that.
A pure editorial.
But it's very different from an editorial to the real wedding.
For sure.
You have to
Because
run.
in Florence, there is the place that is difficult to have a editorial wedding, because I don't know. I'm sorry. Ci sono le cose che sono troppo rustica. Rustic. I don't know in English. Rustic.
Raw, more raw. More raw. Like weddings are more for
Rural,
raw moments, etc. And editorial is really like you just like poses, magazine. There is a direction in an editorial. And on a wedding, there are a lot of unexpected things that happen on wedding days.
You have to be prepared for everything. For the kids, for the mother. The problem during the getting ready.
The kid that on the dress. Oh wow. Have you ever had
the mother of the bride? You have to be very patient. Usually, not all the mother of the brides, but a lot of mother want to impose their vision built in the past during with their daughters during the wedding day.
It's true, because before like posing, having each photo with like each member of the family was a thing. Is it something that you do during wedding? I imagine like posing, like doing photo, like that takes hours. Is it something that you propose, that you do, or if or you like or dislike?
This is the things that we can find only in Italian weddings because it's very important in Italy here to have all the photo with the
Yeah.
groups, not
Yeah.
only with the member, but with the group like school,
Oh
university.
wow.
And I suggest them to have a list. So we can do like in 20 minutes, they have all the photos with all the guests. So they can go on with their aperitif for dinner. And so we don't spend a lot of time during that, but we know that it's important. For destination weddings, people coming from the US is probably a tradition that has left for the past.
In Italy, in the church,
Yeah.
in the church,
After the ceremony in the church, they want the photo inside the church
Oh my
all
God.
family,
all
all
the
family.
family or with the grandma.
Oh wow.
It's more traditional.
Yeah, here is tradition.
But even with some people coming from the US, they want to have
Yeah.
the photo with them, the
In the
the
church,
parents at
yes, in the
least
parents, yeah.
after the ceremony. But
Okay.
you know, Valentina, only a thing. It's the worst thing for a photographer because it's very posed and you have to spend a lot
Yeah.
of time. But there are only photos that last forever because if you see a photo book from your parents or I don't know from your grandparents, there are only photos with groups in the photo book.
Yeah.
So it's something that you send to your guests, to your parents, your photos with them, and probably there are the only photos that will be
Circulated to the
Yes,
family.
yeah.
See, because usually after all the like more editorial photo are more for the couple, and yeah, the family, like especially the mothers, they're like, oh, mamma mia, tesoro, ma che carini che erano, ma guardali.
Esatto.
And they put it everywhere in the
Yeah,
house.
yeah. So then you make a how do you call that again? Un
Frame.
quadro. How do you say like you put it on the
Frame,
wall.
yeah.
Oh yeah. No, that's very interesting because like what is the difference for with like you have editorial I can see is more my magazine etc. more more like Vogue picture etc. But then after you have documentary and then you say the other one is more like documentary and what was the other word you say? I
Editorial
forgot.
Reportage.
Yeah.
Reportage. Is there a difference with documentary and reportage or is the same thing?
No, I think it's the same. We say in Italy reportage and in English, I think
Right.
documentary candid.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
okay.
the same. Yeah.
Okay.
I think documentary is probably
Documentary is more edit.
yeah,
Reportage is more
strict.
easy. Yeah, there is
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Reportage is all.
Reportage is capturing real life moments,
Yeah.
like you said before, the kid with the
Yeah.
finger in the nose, or something more
Yeah.
funny.
It's more raw.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And funny and probably something very strange and documentary only you document the moment
Yes.
so you
And you can
capture as
edit.
yeah
Edit.
yeah
Yeah. And also because this podcast is more directed like for hair and makeup artists, etc. And I always like to ask, how do you feel what makes working with hair and makeup artists easier for you on wedding days, for example? Because I have a nightmare with you photographers. I have a really big nightmare. I have a really big problem with you guys. Because
Why?
every time you ask to do pictures at the sunset, at the when the sun comes out, no, sunset is in the evening. When the sun comes out, you want pictures at that
Sunrise.
moment, like the golden hour. But at the
Ah.
golden hour, that makes the hair and makeup start very early. That's a problem. That's a problem. Are you that type of photo and videographer?
No, we are that type of photographer. We are very very relaxed. No, we like sunset picture, but no, sunrise only in Venice. And this is the problem because in Venice, but probably even in Paris or all in
Yeah,
this famous city, you have to do it before the crowds of tourists. So
yeah,
you start
yeah, true,
very earlier to do everything before the tourists. So
true,
I
true.
know that it's a problem, but I think it's a problem even for the bride
It's a
or
problem for everybody.
yeah.
But at the end,
So,
everybody's happy because the picture are really beautiful.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
But it's
for
a
the
problem.
wedding, for the weddings, they are very relaxed. So I leave all the time for the makeup artist to
Yeah.
finish their work, and I can do in the meantime the flat lays, the details, so they have all the time
Yeah.
to finish their work.
Mhm.
And if they are relaxed and they finish the work, I'm relaxed too. So I have all the makeup for the
Yeah.
for the bride and the last all the day. So
Yeah.
it's better like that.
Okay, nice. So just for people, to make people know, because I knew Edgardo and Celeste during an editorial with White Vibes at Chateau de Villette. It was my first editorial. I think yours too was the first one
We
also.
too.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
It
It
was
was.
my first editorial with Wet Vibes, and it was like my favorite editorial I ever had with them. Like all the editorial were amazing because I had all the three after, but the Chateau de Villette was very particular because well, it was the first time. Everybody was so kind. Like, I really like to work with you guys and even all the other photographer, videographer, because I always hear that the photography industry was a very competitive industry, but that day everybody was collaborating, everybody was in a good mood, everybody was doing an amazing job, and seeing people taking time to take picture of my work was very, very important. And see that, like, even the fact that you guys think to tag or ask me to collaborate on photos and videos or when you post them is like really, really important to me, because sometimes I feel like our work as hair and makeup artists, like, yes, the video are going to last, the photos are going to last, but if the bride is not beautiful, like, voila. Like, we our work is going to stay, like the food is not going to last, the drink are not going to last, there are a lot of things that are not going to last, flowers are not going to last, but what lasts after the wedding is the pictures, the videos, and how the bride feels on the picture with her hair and makeup. And when I have professional people, professional as you, that take time to take picture of my work and take picture of like really really like tag on pictures on Instagram, etc., is really helpful, because like it raises everybody up and is really like, yeah, I really like that. Voila. I didn't know where I wanted to go with that, but like, I really like working with you, and I'm so happy that we're going to meet again in May, and I can't wait to meet you again.
Almost time to replicate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, so true. And do you think international couple expect something different when they get married in Italy? Because like Italy is one of the, like, maybe the most, not even one of the most, but Italy is the most romantic wedding destination. Do you feel that they have another expectation from, or different expectation than other couple?
Hmm. Only second that I think about it because it's a very good question
Ah,
about it.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go
I know
ahead.
it. Okay. So it's a very good question, Valentina. I think that Italians are less planned with all the coordination and planning of the day. They prefer to have a big party with family, friends,
And drink so much.
they drink a lot, they go to party. They don't think about
Limoncello.
Prosecco, limoncello,
gin tonic.
gin
Gin tonic.
tonic.
Ah, sì, ok. Ah, sì.
Yeah, gin
Ah,
Spritz.
gin tonic.
tonic.
Adesso tanto gin tonic.
In different times of the day. So
Yeah,
limoncello for the aperitif, prosecco for the dinner,
yeah.
gin
Aperitif.
tonic for the
O
party,
spritz
spritz for the aperitif.
aperol.
Instead, the foreign couples the destination couples
Yeah.
coming in Italy, they prefer to have something more planned with a mood board. They give us references, mood board, and we plan the wedding, the theme of the wedding, and the photo and the video, obviously, that they want to reach out during the wedding. Instead, for Italians, it's more documentary style. They prefer they will be out of the wedding, so less visible, and they prefer to have fun with the guest. Instead, for the destination couples, they prefer to collaborate with us to reach the photos that they have on the mood board. And this collaborating process before the wedding. So
Yeah.
we usually do a lot of meeting with them, video calls and everything. And even during the wedding, they call us to do the photo. They show us the photos that they want to do. So yeah, it's more aesthetic. Probably it's more editorial with destination weddings and more documentary with Italian couple.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nice. And does it happen that you have a disagreement between two of you for the creative direction to give to the wedding? And if that happen, how do you handle on artistic direction disagreement if that happens?
It don't, no, it doesn't happen. I think it doesn't happen. We collaborate together. Sometimes he tells me, "Can we do something for the video too? Not only post or something like that." But we are together from 2016, so we are a couple. We are together during the work and during the leisure time, so we can understand each other only with
Yeah. Just,
with an eye. Okay.
yeah.
But we like to collaborate. Yeah.
Also with
Yeah.
hands, especially.
The most common gesture.
Yeah.
But it's very important to collaborate not only with the team, but even out of the team, so with the other suppliers. Because if you collaborate with the catering that have a lot of timings for the food with the wedding planner, then they have the fixed time.
The
makeup artist, because you have to understand the timings to have the bride ready to take the pictures
I'm sorry, quando ti dicono ti va bene il trucco così per la foto.
Okay. A lot of time, the makeup artist asks me if the makeup is okay
It's okay for the photo, for the video,
for the lighting.
for the light.
For example, it's important. We did last year a wedding in Apulia with a Nigerian bride, and there were like 200 Nigerians, so it was very
much people.
Yeah, a lot of people, and very difficult to collaborate with all of them because they have a tradition even to take the pictures. So they were like with the phone.
I know I'm Nigerian.
Okay, and the bride called a makeup artist from London.
Okay.
Come to Apulia, okay, because she prefer a makeup artist that know how to deal with the skin tone.
Yeah.
And it was the same problem that she had with the photos, and she wants something that sorry, she wants someone that can deal even with the light for the picture, because different skin tones, it's different from the editing. It can change from orange to purple. You have to know how to deal with it. So you have to give.
In English is
not everybody really know how to deal with dark skin on photos. It's something like I've already noticed that sometimes like dark skin, like you come out like too dark or like a bit gray or a bit too orange or too yellow. Depends. So it's very difficult, very difficult to find someone that really know how to take pictures or video with dark skin that makes you put value the skin tone. So I really understand.
Yeah, and you have to use flash artificial light.
Yeah.
For example, during the daylight when a lot of people want to have the background and
Yeah,
all well lighted, so you have to be prepared for that, even with your equipment, and after that with the post-production.
yeah,
Even for the makeup that you can see in the picture. So it's not only to value the
Yes,
makeup,
yeah.
even when you see the picture. That is
yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It does. It's a lot of things to take in mind when you do photos and video, and it's a collaborative, like a wedding is a collaborative day, so everybody have to work together to achieve the good result for the bride and the groom. And oh yeah. Um, what advice will you give to someone, like if there's someone considering to build a business as a duo together? What kind of advice would you give them?
Uh, Very good question. Uh, to believe that you can do it and
Yeah,
believe that you won't stop one day because it's a for example a bad period because in 10 years we approached at different times. It wasn't everything good. We have uphill moments and downhill moments. For example, for the COVID,
yeah. COVID
we
was
lost of our weddings. We know everyone in our field, but
Yeah.
like we said before, this year is a bit low with request. Instead, probably 2027, it will be
yeah,
better. We don't know, but it's like it's not only
Linear.
like a diagonal for
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
graph. So you have to understand that you have bad moments, good moments. It's not common, for example, when you work in a company, so you know that you will be paid in time
Yeah.
and everything, and you will have work.
Mhm.
You don't lose
Yeah.
your work. So uh, probably it's this the most important part, and
Sì.
so you have to believe that in yourself. That is, I know, a common phrase, but there are moments that will pass, and you can find what you are looking for probably in the future.
No, it's true. It's true. As a duo, or even when you're a solopreneur, it's a business is never like a diagonal. It's always like zigzag. Like at some
Yeah.
point you think you have achieved, you're at a peak. Then after the next year you go down. Then after it goes even upper than that you ever had. Like it's always a zigzag. A business is always a zigzag. But as you say, it is a common phrase. But just believe you can do it, and then you can do it, and that's all it is. And being a duo, I think maybe it even helps you, like maybe the period when maybe sometimes there's one that is less motivated, and then the other one was like lie and yeah, and then like maybe it even helps, or maybe sometimes it's even worse, because if one is desperate, the other one is like, oh my god.
Yes, this is the problem that you every time you look at other professionals, that
Yeah,
is important to understand how they work and everything, but not to compare every time yourself
yeah,
with the others. We
yeah.
have different paths, we come from different
Backgrounds.
yeah, exactly. And so
Lo
everyone
dico in
is different.
italiano anche, magari, non so se vuoi fare stop,
Sì,
dopo lo
sì, vai,
volete.
vai, no, vai.
Ok,
Like,
abbiamo notato rispetto ad anni fa che erano più omologati come si chiamano
matrimoni,
no, la gente che lavora,
i
i
fornitori.
fornitori, era più standard tutti, e che adesso hai qualità, diciamo, ragazze che appena iniziano col make-up,
Sì,
con fotografi più professionali, cioè c'è tutto questo
Sì, è vero.
dislivello interno nello stesso evento. Cioè, sarebbe importante dirlo, nel senso che perché tutto funzioni bene ci deve essere una coerenza dal trucco al parrucco al
sì.
vestito, a chi fa le foto, a chi fa il video e ad altri. Invece adesso c'è tanta disarmonia tra chi trucca e chi fotografa, o chi, non so, c'è un catering altissimo, ma un fotografo che non è bravissimo.
C'è la
Sì,
truccatrice sorella che
C'è
non
la
è
cicatrice abbiamo
sì,
notato questa disarmonia all'interno dell'evento.
sì, sì, sì. So yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, and I got the point. It's interesting. Like what Edgardo is saying is that like sometimes at a wedding you can have like a top tier photographer or top tier caterer, and then after maybe you have a beginner or even just the sister that is doing hair and makeup, and it
Yeah.
and I feel like sometimes it's also a problem of but I think you can most likely find weddings where you have a top tier photographer and like a sister doing the makeup. But I think the problem is even deeper because, like, as I was saying, because this morning I registered an interview with a makeup artist, and we were saying that makeup artists do not value their work enough. So people think that, like, doing makeup, like, you can just call your cousin, your sister to do your makeup when you are spending thousand and thousand on a top tier photographer or caterer or a venue that costs thousand and thousand. Then after you take your cousin to do your makeup because you don't see the value inside, and that's something that's not really like it's not logic. Like there's a problem. Like you cannot spend thousand on something then after just say like okay, let's take a cheap florist. Like you take a venue that costs you like I don't know how much. Then after you take florist that takes flowers that are not even a floral designer. Just take the florist that's close to the venue. That's not really logic, Like no.
It was like you said before that you have to understand that something will finish at the end of the wedding and
Yeah,
something will last. And
exactly.
probably when you do a budget plan, because I know that not all the couples usually do it, it's something that you have to remember to
Yeah,
put like, more value to something
yeah,
to things that will last instead of
yeah,
for example, for the drinks at the
yeah,
end of the party, but we know that they spend more on that, for example, a photographer and a makeup artist. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
but it's something that you have to do for with the wedding planner. But even someone that wants to plan their wedding on their own, probably they have to do a budget plan. They can find a lot of resources on the web how to do
yeah, definitely. Or ChatGPT.
yeah, you spend like 30,000, 40,000 at least for the wedding, so it's important to divide all
Yeah,
the
yeah. To have like it, not necessary to have everything top tier, but like
yeah,
at least go for
Yeah.
good quality.
Yes.
Not
Understood.
going like no, you cannot have good quality then after take something that have no quality because it's not logical because like you'll feel it on the picture because like if you just take a venue because you want to show that you could get married at that venue, but maybe better take a smaller venue or cheaper venue than after have because the venue is just to sleep like you just do party and you sleep that's all and maybe it's more important to invest in the experience of the guests so and the experience of the bride and the groom because mostly I feel that you couples they spend money on a lot of things for other people for the other people but they forget to spend money on the experience and on the memories also so that's really a huge problem but I feel like with the Gen Z that's
Okay, now is the
changing.
moment to talk about the dancing. Okay,
I feel like
I'm a millennium.
I'm a Gen Z with a
Sorry,
little toe
you
in
don't
the
have to ask
millennial.
to a lady, but how old are you? Only to understand.
20.
I'm
20?
28.
Oh,
28.
okay, but I'm 30, so yeah,
Yeah, but you are
battery.
still millennial. So
Yeah, yeah.
please,
I'm old fashioned.
yeah. So don't come and start mixing things because you cannot mix what is
No,
unmixed.
I can understand.
You cannot understand. Like no. No, because as we were saying before we started registries that yeah we feel the fact that this year booking are really slow and there are going to be a lot of last minute booking this year. But at the on the other side we have 2027 weddings that are already booking. Even sometimes 2028 people they are like fire, and they're booking very early. But this year, yeah, it's like it's not only in Italy, it's also in France, UK, US, etc. And as I was saying, it's like the Gen Z thing. Like every 10 years, the market changes. So is the moment that everything changes. How people buy, how people choose, and that's the reason. And yeah, I feel like for me, as because I'm organizing my wedding also this year. So really, I choose my vendors by feelings. Like, okay, the cost is important. Okay, the place is important, but it's out there make me feel how I'm going to feel on my wedding day that make me choose them. And that's I think it's a big it's changing a little bit. They are more like more picky maybe. We are more picky because I'm excited.
Me and my generation.
Yeah, me and my generation, we are more picky.
The most important thing that all the couples and the bride have to think about it, that the synergy to create with the suppliers, because it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
only their quality work that is 70-80%, I know.
Yeah, of course.
But obviously, if you can collaborate with them, there is a problem, probably,
Yeah.
because you don't feel that synergy together. So it's the most important thing that we say to all our couples. Okay, our work. Okay,
Before to start.
Yeah, before to start, when we do the first meetings, the first video calls. Okay, that our package fits your budget, that you like our editorial, documentary work, but you have to be in synergy with us, to collaborate with us. Without this, we can't do anything, because we can start a cooperation and collaboration together.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Feeling is really important. Like, I don't know if you do it, but I usually do a discovery call, and feeling is very important for me because, again, as a Gen Z, like, if I don't feel good with you, I'm not working with you. I'm also picky with my bride, like, oh my God, I'm feeling uncomfortable now. No, I'm not working on your wedding. But I need money, but oh, I don't know.
And did you choose all suppliers from Gen Z, or some
No.
millennials like us?
No, I don't choose my suppliers by age. I really choose by feeling, like how I feel with them, how they make me feel, and that's like if they take stress out of me, you're booked. But if not, like you are fired. So
They all have to do like this. They have to. Posso dire?
sì, vai in italiano, vai, vai.
Ok, devono togliere i problemi alle coppie.
Sì, sì, exact. They're there to
Don't have
remove
to
stress.
give problems to the couples.
Exactly.
Lo dico anche in italiano, tornando a quello di prima, è importante che anche il professionista sappia fermarsi, non
Sì.
solo la collaborazione, ma
Stare al tuo posto.
perché lo sposo è molto nervoso. Ci sono dei momenti in cui noi professionisti dobbiamo fare un passo indietro e lasciarli
Sì.
soli.
Yeah. Sì, non è solo it's
Sì.
not only for Gen Z, but even all the generation. I
Yeah,
think
so
that
need to
the
step back.
professional, yeah, needs to understand the moment that has to stop and to stay a bit
Yeah,
apart,
yeah.
because there are some emotional moments, some anxious
Yeah.
nervous
There's
moments.
nothing worse than a professional that tell you, don't stress, everything's going, but I'm already stressing. Don't tell me to not stress.
I'm the bride, I need to be stressed.
Don't tell me to not stress. More you tell me, more I'm stressed. There's not. I remember I had a wedding. One time. I worked several times with this photographer, and every time he was like, she was like, "Don't stress, don't stress." Everybody was panicking, and she was like, "Don't stress, don't stress." Like the more you say that, the more we are all stressed. So
Yeah.
stop saying
Don't
that.
tell to a lady not to stress.
Yeah. Don't tell me what to do. No.
Valentina, can I ask you a
Yeah.
question that is your
Yeah.
podcast, but can I ask you a
No,
question?
ask me. Okay. Take the mic. Oh.
Since that you are a Gen Z
Yeah.
bride,
Yeah.
did you choose your suppliers, obviously on their synergy, like we said, but even on how they put their, how they share the video, photos on their social media, like more raw, so less aesthetic, because it's
No.
something that I saw on the web, social media, even on Web Vibes, that probably the new generation wants more raw, so more content creation instead of more posed and aesthetic.
Yeah, really. Actually, for my wedding, like, I know it's important to have group picture, etc., but like that's not the thing that make me choose my photographer and videographer. My perspective is a bit different because I'm working in the wedding industry also. I'm a future bride, but I'm also a wedding provider. So I already know a lot of things, but when I was getting married, I knew I wanted a specific style of photo and video, but I couldn't explain what I was looking for. I didn't want something staged, but at the same time, I wanted something very like Vogue magazine editorial, but I didn't knew it was like the editorial style I wanted until I saw it. Um, I didn't really choose because my photographer and videographer I met them on salon du mariage, like when you go and you wait for brides to come around and cross. I don't know how you call that, but it's like a wedding fair.
Yeah,
Yeah, wedding fair, yeah. So I found them there. So I didn't know them before. I didn't find them on the social media. I find them in the old way, let's say in the old way. And when I found them, like I was just walking and I saw a picture and I was like, this is what I want. That's all. Like I just saw a picture from far and I was like, that's what I want. And that's all. And that's how I booked because like I feel like a lot of photographer and photo and also video maybe in France a little bit less, but I feel that everything feels the same. Like if you is almost the same problem with makeup artists also. I feel like if you put like 3 pages of hair and makeup artists, they are all the same. Um, or even photographer, they're all the same. So I was like, nah, yeah, nice, but yeah, okay, nice, but yeah, nice. But it was missing that je ne sais quoi. And when I look for something, I'm looking for that je ne sais quoi that even me, I cannot describe. And when I try to attract brides, it's funny because yesterday I have a wedding planner that contacted me for one of her bride, and the bride she sent me the screenshot of what the bride said. The bride said like that she was comparing me and another makeup artist, but she said, I don't know why, I don't know how, but I like Valentina's vibe. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for a vendor that je ne sais quoi that I cannot explain and the bride cannot explain, and that's what I found when I saw the photo. I was like, I knew I wanted something. I didn't know what I wanted exactly, but when I saw it, I knew it was that I needed. And then after they explained to me that it was like an editorial style, a more editorial. Because in France, at the moment I booked, because I started booking in 2023, at that moment I was not at all in the editorial part of the wedding industry. I was still doing like local simple weddings. So I really know like local photographer that do it. Sometimes they do a little bit of nostalgie, sai un po', voilà.
yeah. Like
Uh,
moody.
moody, or not the others. They do like, how do you call it again? Like fine art, very white picture, very, very, very white, like almost like
Harsh.
the skin is covered by the clouds. Like you can see the difference with the skin and the clouds. So there was not a lot of difference, but when I found the editorial style, I was like, I want this for my wedding. And it's at that moment I started realizing I want more wedding with that editorial style because I didn't know that before. And then yeah, I think like as a Gen Z, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I need to connect. Like, I don't want to be friend with my vendors. I absolutely not. I'm a social person. Like I'm kind, but I don't want to be friend with my vendors. But I want to feel connected. Like it's my wedding. It's emotional. It's important. I'm surely going to get married only once in my life. So of course I need professional people, but I also need people that feel where I feel comfy with. Like if I say nonsense, like they're not like, oh my God, like it's gens were not so difficult like you can do shit job, and if we feel good with you, that's okay. Well, you understand when I say change it, like, okay, no, come on. There's a quality to have,
Yeah,
but
okay.
like, there's a
But it
quality
was
to,
it was
yeah.
more emotional, your approach.
Yeah, it was more emotional. Even for the chateau, we visited only one. I didn't know the chateau before. It was uh, well, actually, I found all my vendors by traditional ways. Like I didn't find them on Instagram. Like all the Instagram people, like it's so overwhelming. En fait, Instagram is so overwhelming. Like because when you look like, yeah, okay, it's the same. But the venue, it was a photographer during a wedding we had that was telling me, oh, I know this place is very nice, etc. I work a lot with them, etc. He showed me. We went to visit. We liked it, and they have a 42 place to sleep, and that was very important for us. So that was the only place we visited, and then we booked. That's all. So like we felt good, and that was enough. And also because I've already seen so many chateaux, and it was the first time I was like, oh, I could get married here, But uh, at the end, it's very, very simple. It's more emotional. I feel like because social media is so overwhelming, not only for the vendors but also as a bride. Social media is very overwhelming because usually they say on wed vibes, etc., they say social media is important. Yeah, social media is important, but at the end, see, I none of my vendors come from social media. All come from word of mouth and wedding fairies, and some even the wedding designer. It was a word of mouth that I had a wedding designer. So yeah, really connection, and don't be afraid. Like I feel like when you are at your level of work, like most photographer, most vendor, when you're in the luxury industry, are afraid to show their real personality. And that's something that's really important. Like I had a coaching with Wet Vibes, like I did the mastermind with Wet Vibes, and there was like all the vendors were like not enough personality, too much quality on your Instagram. And then they came to me, you have too much personality on your Instagram, put more. And I was like, no, it's boring.
The reason
Like,
that you have the podcast because you have a
yeah,
lot of personality.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. At the end, just to do a resume, at the end, the most important is show who you are, and show more who you are, and make the future the couple connect with you, like connect with your story, who you are, where you from. Like you're from Argentina, I thought you were Italian. Like, yeah, oh, Argentina. And even telling about your story, like, oh wow, like you know each other, and then you decided to launch a business together. That's like oh, my videographer and photographer were a couple when I engaged them and when I booked them, and now they are separated. So
Okay.
like that was a big risk to take, so yeah,
Yeah.
just talk about your story. Talk about your story.
Yeah, it's not always easier for everyone to show on the social media. For us, for example, we love to show.
never.
Yeah, we love to share.
We,
Yeah,
Never.
we are a ghost in the social
yeah, we
media.
are very shy on the social media. Yeah. It's it's always like no, we love to share the works, to share something about the work, but we prefer. I know it's the worst thing to do in that moment.
Yeah.
But we prefer to have an intimate life separate
Yeah,
from because when you are together and when you work together, you want to find some day that
balance,
you're
yeah.
very free about it and you don't want to think and to talk about because we talk every time about work. So we
Yeah,
want to leave our minds free sometimes.
yeah,
Yeah,
And even for the social media. It's the same. We love to have this appearance like more business on the social
yeah,
media, even on the website, on the web. And probably it's better for us to speak like with you about
yeah,
our story. We are not shy about
yeah.
that. But on the social media, for us, it's a bit difficult to show that intimate
yeah,
part.
for
Yeah.
us, yeah.
You know, for example, just let me just tell you something because I was like, I know you are a couple, photo and video, but I was like, are there a couple in life? Like, I was like, I wanted to
No,
ask I wanted to
we
ask
know
the
because
question, but I was like, no, maybe I should not ask. I'm embarrassed to ask,
no,
like,
no,
do
don't worry,
they,
because we have a lot of different years. We have different.
Sì,
Can we
sì,
say
sì,
it? Okay.
sì.
We have 20 years difference, so we
yeah,
know that a lot of people think we don't know if they are
yeah,
a couple or not.
but I'm sure like if you make a post saying that we are a couple also in life, like I'm sure people will like, oh my God, I've been
Yeah,
wondering for so long.
a
Yeah,
scoop.
it's a scoop now because I like when I saw you for the first time, I just thought like you were just a business collaborators and that's all. Then after when you say, wait, I met him when I was nine, and after, they're a couple, they're a couple, they're together, they
Something
kiss
that you can't
kiss, they
hide.
kiss kiss. No, but that like just saying that you're a couple could change everything, because like I'm really sure because if I had that impression, I'm really sure there are a lot of couple they're like, should I ask them or no? Oh, never mind, never mind. But at least if you just say it, they were like, oh, I knew it.
You don't have to wait until they call each other. If they call like, for example, in Italia, amore, piccina, so,
Yeah,
all the baby.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You can understand if they are in a
Sarebbe,
yeah.
relationship or not.
sarebbe bello raccontare. Forse ti conviene fare pause adesso.
No, you can speak
No,
in
No,
English.
vai,
no,
sì,
no,
vai,
no,
vai, vai,
No,
no,
vai.
perché è molto
it's
difficoltoso. No,
extra.
No, vai in italiano, poi
io
tradu.
allora, la prima volta che noi, diciamo, prima di iniziare anche con l'azienda, con IDEAVISUAL, noi abbiamo iniziato a vedere le fiere, non so
Sì,
in inglese come si dice
Work
fiere,
fair,
fair,
sì,
feria.
e siamo andati in uno stand dove c'erano dei
una, fi-
videografi,
una fiera
una
locale,
fiera
sì.
locale, a
Ok,
vedere come si proponevano i professionisti,
Sì, perché
un
non
po'
ha
per studiare come si muoveva il mercato,
ok.
ancora 10-11 anni
10 anni
fa.
fa, sì. Sì, perché
E
non sapevamo niente di marketing, quindi volevamo capire, cioè avevamo appunto questa visione che ti ho detto prima, quindi volevamo capire come venderci, perché è lì la parte, no, che è fondamentale
abbiamo
di tutto.
studiato un po' come dicevi appunto prima, come si propongono molti sui social e tutto quanto,
Sì.
noi come si propongono. E quando siamo andati là, uno mi ha guardato e mi ha detto, era un videografo, e mi fa, qual è?
Sei con la
Sei con
figliola!
la
Ah,
figliola.
sì!
Siamo rimasti, cioè, poi ho detto, ma a parte, vabbè, ok, si era
A me è venuto
sbagliato,
da
perché
ridere.
sono tanti anni di differenza, ma ti pare di andare a dire così a una fiera di
Ma no! No, 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 sì,
Sei con la
ma,
figlia?
ma nei due sensi, se chiedi a tua fidanzata che è la figlia di tua figlia
Ah,
ma
sì,
nei due sensi
appunto,
cosa
mi
siete?
fai meno la
Ecco,
figuraccia.
ecco, questa è una cosa che ho imparato quando noi dopo siamo andati alle fiere, perché dopo siamo andati qualche anno. Vuoi che parli inglese? Scusami, visto
No,
che
vai,
tu.
vai, vai.
Ok, ero partita per non so. E siamo andati alle fiere. Io gli ho sempre detto: trovi due uomini, due donne, mai dire. Siete una coppia, mai dire niente, cioè tu proponi dopo se sono assieme, se sono le amiche, se stanno assieme, mai
Le
dire
fiere
niente.
non si capisce.
Perché sai, magari certe volte arrivano due donne assieme, la mamma o con la figlia,
Sì,
o magari le amiche.
Sì, questo nelle fiere è
Sì.
molto difficoltoso
E c'è
capirlo.
successo anche di aver preso, ad esempio, una coppia, niente di strano, ma appunto una coppia gay, e infatti, cioè, loro ce l'hanno detto subito, perché sì, per non fare questo genere di figuracce, sai
sì,
che sei qua con la figlia, ma
sì,
cioè,
sì.
Ma a me è venuto venuto da ridere, sei con tua figlia. No, la mia fidanzata, lui è diventato rosso, non sapeva dove mettersi, però
No.
non mi ha dato fastidio, anzi mi
Vabbè, sì, sì, sì.
Abbiamo riso su negli
ci
anni
abbiamo riso, ma
e anzi abbiamo imparato lezioni di
Sì.
tra
marketing.
l'altro abbiamo poi negli anni lavorato con lui in un matrimonio.
Sì,
È stato...
sì,
Siamo
sì.
incontrati in un matrimonio.
Okay, okay. Now, but just to explain to the people that don't
Yeah.
understand Italian, so Edgardo was explaining that before they started the Idea Visual, they went to they went to fair local fairs to see how other vendors sell their stuff, to learn about marketing, etc. And there was one. It was a videographer or photographer that
Videographer.
it was a
Videographer.
videographer that was like talking to two of them, and it was like, "Are you with your daughter?" And they were like, "No, no, we are a couple." No, no, we're a couple. But yeah, really, I'm really sure that if you just like you say, "Hey, good morning, we're a couple," voila. No,
Next
couple in
time-
life.
Yeah,
No, 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 you say good morning. Yes, we kiss to each other. Because you can be a couple of coworker. That could be a couple of
Yeah.
coworkers. So no, good morning. We're a couple and we kiss each other. Yes, yes.
And about that, Valentina, it's very important to be a couple for the weddings because you have all the time the weddings on Saturday, Sunday, all the weekend.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't know how other couples can deal with with the timings and everything.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's important to be together, probably.
Yeah.
Even when we move for destination weddings and we travel a lot, we travel even 6, 7 hours to go in the
Yeah.
center of Italy, and it's important to be together in that work, I think.
Many couples have this work
Together, yeah.
together.
A lot of suppliers
Yeah.
are a couple.
Yeah, many work in family, couple, family.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's good because that at least you live the same life and you are in the same like time zone with with the people, you know. Okay. And could you so I'm going to ask you some signature questions so that but for this one I want each of you to answer. Okay, Edgardo?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So, just because I like to know, I like to know for each person, what is your worst experience as a photographer, videographer that you ever been to live, the worst experience you have had, and what did you learn from this experience?
Ok, ci pensiamo un attimo, solo un secondo.
Sì, vai.
Quella del drone, forse, ma non è
La
più...
peggiore,
La
no?
peggiore, sì.
Boh, ci sono
No,
tante.
esatto, parliamo di clienti o parliamo di attrezzature? Perché diciamo che ne abbiamo...
Oh, allora ne voglio uno
Andiamo
di
da
ciascuno.
scegliere.
Uno di ciascuno. Yeah.
Uno ciascuno.
Allora, dopo...
Beh, ti lascio a te quella del drone perché è più tecnica, e allora io mi prendo una più marketing.
Allora, boh, quella del drone è successo poco
E poi parla in
No,
inglese.
no, in inglese no, perché si sta già guardando male. No,
Allora, sai che
Iniziamo a parlare in
you know what you
inglese.
do,
no, è
Celeste, you
timido,
start.
timido.
Celeste,
Ok.
you start telling us for the marketing part, and Edgardo, you learn in your head in English.
Ah, ne hai da raccontare dei clienti se vuoi?
Ma una la peggiore.
Allora,
Only a second, Valentina, sorry. Okay, so probably the worst time was during the COVID or the year after the COVID, that it was 2021, when we had all the weddings from the year before, so the year of the COVID and that season, so like 60 services from photo and
Wow.
video. A lot, and probably it was the worst time because we have a lot of work, a lot of dates that were on the same day, 2 weddings. So we split
Three
it
Wow.
2 or 3
on
weddings.
2 or 3 weddings, yes.
And it was done because not
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
yeah, not because we want a lot of wedding, but we had that problem from the year before. So we try to accommodate everyone to keep
Yeah.
the wedding that were already booked the year before and the new couples. So we split into 2 or 3 teams with a lot of assistants. So we were a bit out of the budget because we pay the other assistant to accommodate everyone, and we are other people to help us to edit all the weddings, and we were very late with the deliveries that year.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of people understand the problem, but
Yeah.
other people don't.
Yeah.
And we collect a lot of bad reviews from that time, and people coming and tell us, well, where are my picture, where are my video? And we told them we have it on the contracts that probably the timings may change.
Longer.
Yeah, for that problem, but no one understands it. So from that period, we understand to take only good quality works that we love, and we know that were a strange period, but for the future, we prefer to have less weddings and quality weddings, and to follow the couples before and after, not only to follow the contracts. It is very important
Of
to
course.
agree and to do what you agreed with the couple, but even for your professional for your
Product.
yeah, for your professional product, but even if for your image, for your identity, and for what they think about you. So this is probably the worst period, and we learn a lot to be faster with the editings, the years after that period, and even to take only the weddings that we really want, and to
Yeah.
follow them and take it like an artisan piece. So at the
Yeah.
beginning and at the end.
Yeah.
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 It's important when there is a base, cioè quando c'è una caduta del fotografo,
Yeah.
video wake up
Yeah.
another time.
Yeah, when you
This time is very long for rialzarsi, what is in English?
Sì, per rialzare, per rinascere.
wake up. Yeah.
Esatto.
Yeah. But it's not
È stato
yes,
difficile.
it's not easy because you have to change all your process. For example, like I said, we had to hire people to help us. So you have to change all the process to do it on yourself, even for the budget, obviously, but even to understand what you can do and what you can't do. I think that a person with a business owner needs to understand it, because everyone wants more work, but you have to do it, and you have to do it on time, and you have to be
More, yeah.
yeah.
More work, more expectation from client, and more everything
Yeah.
more. So like a situation like COVID is something that doesn't happen every time. And as you say, there are people that understand, and fortunately there are people that understand. But unfortunately, there are also people that fake to not understand. Is not that they don't understand; they fake to not understand, because like COVID touches everybody in the whole world. So like doing 2 seasons in one season is like, well, okay, maybe if I receive my picture next year, okay, but I just want to receive my picture. Like at the end, the picture, when you receive them, you just look at them once, and then after you just leave them some there, and then you take it out every 10 years when you have family coming. So people understand, and people who fake to not understand, we don't want them. And yeah, that's the good point, because there's always a good point in a failure. There's always a good point when you, as you say, wake up. When you say, well, but okay, like now we take only quality and no more quantity. And that's so now, how many weddings do you, because I imagine you used to take around 30 weddings at that period. So how many weddings do you take now, book now, usually?
Now 15, 20.
Oh,
20
yeah.
elopements and everything.
20.
15 weddings.
Yes,
Full
20,
wedding.
20
Yeah.
photo and 20 video.
Yes, 20 for photos and 20 for video, because we have
Yeah,
two
yeah.
companies together. Yeah.
Yeah,
But for
okay.
example, with some couple from that period, we go out for a pizza, and we deliver the photos late, and they understand the period, and they
Yeah.
would only to go out with us in any way, and other people that was
Yeah, no.
straight, but probably they were frustrated in any case, so it all depends
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
photo.
In
Va
this
bene,
kind of cases, usually the problem is usually other than the delivery. It's not really
yeah.
yeah.
But 20 in this period is very difficult to have
Yeah, for the weddings, yeah.
20 in
Tw-
this
Yeah,
period.
Yeah, to
yeah,
have 20 weddings now, because in 6 years, because the COVID was 6 years
yeah,
ago, it changed a lot. 20
yeah,
in
yeah,
2020 was
yeah,
easy to reach. Now 15, it's a
yeah.
good number to have it.
Yeah,
Probably.
no, that's true because yeah, until I feel until 2024, you added the rest of COVID wedding that couldn't be celebrated. So until 2024, there was still a rest of COVID weddings, and now yeah, we are now at the normal amount of wedding. I think like I go like 20 weddings usually, and like I'm even at half booking for this year for now, but like I'm sure there are going to be a lot of last minute wedding this year. Like
We
I
hope.
and to be honest, I really prefer the last minute wedding because they pay the same, even sometimes they pay more because like I'm like, oh, it's the end of the year, so you're going to pay 200 euro more, you know.
For the photographer, because they want to pay less when they reach
Ah,
at the last
yeah. Ah,
moment.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, sometimes last minute I'm like, well, or you pay this, or I stay on my couch. So voila. So sometimes I make people last minute pay more because I make them pay the rate of the next year, you know.
Yeah.
And then also because they are usually very nice wedding. Every time I have last minute wedding, they are very nice because it's more less stress because you have to prepare less prepare less, and then you just go and do, and voila, finished. When people book earlier, you're like, oh, I need to text them and how you doing, etc. No, wedding finished, bye bye.
Okay, good.
Bye bye. And what is your best experience as a wedding vendor?
Best experience.
Uh, Umbria.
Okay, we had last year,
No,
2020, sorry,
2 years
2 years ago, because it was 2024.
Yeah.
We had a beautiful wedding in Umbria, a 3 days wedding with welcome party,
Pizza party and
wedding day,
pool
day
party.
after the pool party. It was beautiful. It was in a borgo in the countryside, so it was everything for them, sorry. And they had all the accommodation for the guests. So they were built like different houses, and in the middle was the courtyard with for the and the beautiful field with the pool. And they do. What we can do about it? It was a second. It was a simple wedding, an intimate wedding. So
Yeah,
we were like 30
Oh
people.
wow.
25 person. Yeah, but
25 person. It
Wow.
was very intimate, but they planned it very well, and they
very well.
yeah, the bride did a very beautiful work on the mood board, so they planned beautiful pictures, and it was like it's not like an editorial, but it was very well planned for the photos part, and it was very funny even to be there and
We feel with us
yeah, it was
ci siamo sentiti come
like
Really
guest,
parte
like
da
guest,
part
guest.
of the wedding, like
part
part
of
of
the
the
wedding,
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
and not
But
yeah. Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
but even for us, the editorial in Chateau de Villers was the first time that we were there, and
Yeah.
it was something strange and
Yeah.
beautiful at the same time, because if you know, if you haven't been at an editorial, you don't know how to deal with other
Yeah.
suppliers and to other photographers,
Certo.
because during the weddings you have to deal only with the suppliers and obviously with the bride and groom and guests, but when you are with other professional and colleagues,
Yeah.
you have to understand where you have to stay and where you are in their picture and everything. But it was very interesting to like the community part,
Yeah.
to meet you and to meet other people coming from every part of the world.
Yeah.
Someone comes from the
They come from
US,
Greece.
Greece.
You had Greece. The group come from Greece. You had America, of course. You had Vancouver. Do you remember
ASEAN.
yeah, Asian, yeah, I forgot his name. Yeah, he's from Vancouver. That I was like, more passion, more energy, more
I
passion, more
understand. I
focus.
remember. Wow.
Oh my God, this was so funny. Like there is a lot of people from all over, and you know what? At that moment, because before that I was still doing normal weddings, like local weddings, and that was the occasion for me to pivot to go to luxury wedding. And I was so scared of that editorial because I was like, I'm a ghetto girl, like I'm like, "Oh, what do you mean, and I was so scared to go on that editorial because I was like, maybe luxury is not for me, maybe luxury is another. I was afraid to enter in a space where people are like really like, yeah, like very very. But I was so pleased to see all this people like you, like very like, yeah, we were all a team, and it was fun. We laughed, etc. And at that moment, I realized also the fact that we're all from different country. I realized that the problem that I had in my business was that I was missing working with people from other country because I lived in several countries. I am Nigerian, I lived in Italy, and I'm living now in France for several years now, and I've been working on only with French people. And I realized at that moment that I didn't want to work with French people anymore, and I wanted to work with people from all over the world because that really stimulates me. And yeah, that was very 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 nice to work in that space, little space, like out of the space time.
It was our fear too, because we are used to work in local weddings, but even destination, but a medium range.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So, and we started 10 years ago, so it was our fear. We probably were more expertise than someone that started like 2 years ago, but they started with destination weddings for the beginning.
Exactly,
Probably
exactly.
know how to deal with that suppliers that are
Yeah,
high range,
yeah,
and even that venues, because Chateau de Villers is
yeah,
high range and everything. So it was our fear too, but we understand that you don't have to have more expectation, provided it is, because
yeah.
it's not only to have like high content creation and high.
No,
You have
no,
only to understand how to move in that field and to connect
exactly.
and communicate, probably.
Connection, yeah, connection. That's the big part of luxury. Luxury wedding is more about connection, having good connection, connecting with people and who you know also. That's the big part of luxury at the end. Oh, nice. So, I'm going to ask a question, but I already know one answer. What is waiting, Idea Visual? What is coming for you in the future? I already know you're going to Villa Balbiano in May, so
Yeah,
that I know.
but
Maybe
don't
we should,
spoil to everyone because it's a secret.
no, but no worry. The episode will be the episode is coming out after Villa Balbiano. Don't worry.
Ok,
No, no,
ok,
no. Don't worry. It's coming after
Siamo nel
Villa.
futuro
Siamo
allora.
nel futuro, ciao amici del futuro.
Sì, ok, ci siamo già visti a Villa Balbiano, sì. No, lo metto end of May, so
Ah, ok.
perfect. So it will be
Quando,
perfect.
quando devi
No, ma
farlo?
io scherzavo, puoi
Listen,
dirlo.
no, no worries, no worries. But I'm the master of taking saying things that I'm not supposed to say. But no, okay, no problem, no problem, no Mayday, we've already met at Villa Balbiano after this episode, but we should schedule like going to no, normally there's going to be a welcome dinner, so no need at the end. Yeah, no need. They usually have a welcome dinner always, so
Okay.
maybe we'll see at the welcome dinner before the photo shoot. Voilà.
Okay. We
So
don't
Non sappiamo nulla, non sappiamo
we
nulla.
don't know anything about it because
No, c'è
yeah,
il gruppo,
no, there is the group, the WhatsApp group,
there is
but
the WhatsApp group.
I didn't know that were the welcome party.
yeah.
Okay.
No,
Now-
they usually all the editorials I did, they always do welcome party, but they tell you 1 week before, so voilà,
Okay.
you will see. So after that, what's coming for Idea Visual?
Cosa-
Cosa verrà dopo da idea visuale nel future?
Ma continuare, beh, continuare.
Continuare. To be continued. Ok.
Yeah, be continued. No,
Ma nel senso, che
Cosa
Balbiano ci
c'è?
aspetta, che Balbiano ci dia qualcosa per un
No, in
dopo,
generale,
sì,
no?
o
In generale, in generale,
Ah,
in
ok,
generale.
ok.
Cosa volete voi per dopo? Cosa vi aspettate? Cosa sono i vostri progetti?
Okay, I expected and I will expect in the future more destination weddings here in Italy, mid-high range that I prefer to work with. And I thought that these editorials can help with to reach this range of photos. But I understand that it's not so easy. So you have to build probably more, like you said, your personality online, but not only online, even offline when you're at the editorials. I know that a lot of meetings, not only editorials, but a meeting of high value, high luxury suppliers can help with this to meet. For example, wedding planners that deal with high clients, and you have to meet them and to probably be in contact with them and to let them know who you are and how can you help them with your work. So it's not so easy to reach that kind of
Yeah.
market that we are looking for. So we hope that in the future will be something in that kind,
Sì.
in that. No, I don't know.
No, sorry. Like,
We expected that, but we try to do it. We try to do it with editorials, with meetings, with meeting
yeah.
Sì,
suppliers.
continuare con il wedding, perché diciamo facciamo anche non solo wedding,
Sì,
a
ho visto
volte-
dietro, state nell'ufficio. You are in the office,
sì,
sorry.
Yeah, we are in our studio. These are the canvas, the photo
Yeah.
booth, and everything.
Eh,
But we deal even with business events, so not only weddings.
Yeah.
We do corporates and everything.
yeah,
So, but
products, I don't know, you know.
for that field, we would like to be more in the fashion events if we can, because it's a mixer from the luxury weddings and the business. So
Però magari cambia tra 2 anni il luxury, no, l'editorial non va più perché adesso appunto c'è tanta, quello che parlavi prima, come si chiama il tipo ricordo?
reportage.
Non reportage, lo diceva prima Valentina, la
Nostalgia, un po'.
nostalgia, probabilmente perché vedi l'uso delle pellicole sempre
Yeah.
più forte nei reel di Instagram,
Sì.
forse non lo
Sì,
so.
sì, si sta
Probably the wedding
tornando.
market will change with the Gen Z, but not only for the Gen Z, because
Yeah.
the vintage was every time trendy, we know.
È più umano,
But
It's
forse più.
timeless.
Yes,
Yes.
it's timeless. So probably in the future, no one will
Change all.
want editorial. They prefer something more.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know how we can do that because we are editorial.
Yeah.
Probably it will be true to tone, less pose, less aesthetic, you know.
I don't know.
The wedding market will change like in
Yeah, it's always
years.
change. Fashion, wedding, beauty, that change like I feel everything change every year. Everything that was trendy when I started planning my wedding is now has been already, and it's only 2, 3 years now. So no, okay, okay.
Certo,
Wish you
guarda, ti chiudo solo dicendo,
Ma puoi
sì,
parlare un po'?
è solo adattarsi a quello che il mercato chiede.
sì,
Perché è
Yes, but
l'unico, cioè non
a mix,
fossilizzarsi
yeah,
sì.
dicendo ok, noi facciamo questo, ma sempre perché è l'unico modo in
yeah,
futuro per poter continuare.
yeah, but not too trendy. So no,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
no,
don't
no,
have
literally,
no,
yeah.
because we see every day a lot of photographers that usually in the past promote editorial or light and dairy, and now that it's trendy, they do like film photography that it's the opposite. It's very moody and
Yeah.
for to put it in a field. I don't know if it's very moody, but it's like vintage and more moody styles or
yeah,
nostalgic.
yeah, yeah.
I think that you have to adapt
Sì,
to,
sì, sì,
yeah,
adatti.
okay, to adapt in the time that you are in the
Yes,
trend, but not too much. So you don't
No,
have
trend.
to have a style.
yeah, because
Yeah,
your personality is gone if
yeah,
This is
yeah,
you
the
yeah.
future.
if you change every year how the market moves.
No, that's true. You have to be constant. Trends can last like 1 week, but your style is forever. It's timeless. That's very, very true. It's important to have your own style. Oh wow. Oh wow, abbiamo chiacchierato un po'
Sì.
beaucoup, eh? We yap a
Hai
lot,
visto
we
come si
talk a...
arrabbia?
Sì, 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 ho visto un po',
No, perché lui
Sì,
parla
siete
inglese,
davvero,
non so perché fa il timido, per
siete
quello lo
davvero
guardo.
una coppia. You are really a couple. I see the little electricity. Like, could you speak English, please?
I am video.
Eh,
She's the photographer. The video is more on the silence
Yeah, 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 yeah,
operator,
yeah.
you know?
Usually the videographer, you just do the videographer just do their thing. It's more photographer that talk.
Yeah.
Like,
I have to
ooh.
stage everything, to take the pose, to take the ambient, and it comes with the camera, yeah, right.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So if there's one thing that the people listening to us should take with them today of all we said, what is the one thing that they should remember of our podcast today?
Okay. Okay. They're very funny together.
Fai domande abbastanza.
Fatto
See,
very
they should remember that Edgardo speak Italian, okay?
yeah, no, no,
No,
he
dopo
doesn't want to speak in English, you understand that. Okay.
Yeah.
Spanish, the next time, the Spanish.
Okay. So,
Mhm.
beautiful question, interesting question. I think that probably we met in editorial, so it was like a imposition, no?
Yeah.
Because we decided to go there both in different moments in different places where we live,
Yeah.
and we started like a community probably because even we
Yeah.
are only two business, it's a community. So probably this is the important thing that
Yeah.
our clients need to
Yes.
understand. We are a couple and a team, and obviously we collaborate together, but we want to collaborate with other companies,
Yeah.
other people that have our same vision. So to
Yeah.
build something that is aesthetic, obviously good quality work, but that has to last. So
Yeah.
and probably if we had the same vision and we can collaborate together, it's not
Yeah.
easier in the medium or I look
Yeah.
through market. I think it's the most important thing, even for the couples
Yeah.
that choose their vendors, their suppliers, to
Uh,
have not friends, but people that collaborate together and have
yeah.
the same vision for the
Yeah, I think
future.
the same, yes.
Yeah, it's very important, yeah, to have vendors that yes can work with the couple, but also can collaborate together as a community to like a village, like you need a village to help grow a child, and you need a village to help a couple on their wedding day. So at the end, the wedding vendor, a community, or a village that accompany the couple on the day of their wedding, and that is very, very, very important. Wow.
Thank you for
Wow.
the question. They are very
Bellissime
interesting.
domande.
Yeah,
Beautiful,
we
beautiful
can
answer.
think about it in the next hours. Yeah,
Yeah, thank you very much.
philosophy about it.
I didn't hear,
Real
sorry.
philosophy about it.
Yeah, I'm a very good philosopher, like you need a village to accompany a couple.
But this is the most important thing in our market, that you have to sell yourself, and you have to
Yeah,
sell in a very good way, not
yeah.
like buy this, but
Yeah,
really
yeah. Like
nice.
we already have, like, you go outside and you can already see like at least 20 pubblicità, 20, how do you say in English? Like t-
Advertising.
advertisement.
Advertising.
The
See,
advertising.
you just go out for a stroll and then you see 20 advertisement, and you're like, every day you have advertisement. Like every day people want to sell us something. Like, yes, we are here to sell. I need to sell. I need money. I want to sell too, but as a client, I want people to sell to me, but I don't want to know they're selling. It's strange. Like, I don't want to know. I know you're selling, but I don't want to know you're selling. Like, do you
Yeah.
understand me?
And this
Or-
is a fear that probably a lot of vendors have, that if you don't have any work more, you don't lose only the money, but you lose your sense of life, your past and the
Yeah,
future and everything. So it's not only for the money, but
yeah,
we put
yeah,
everything in our work,
yeah.
and we lost a lot of moments of our time.
Yeah, it's our life. Like it's most part of our life. So if you don't work, not only, as you say, it's not only a part of money, but if you don't work, like, what are you meant to be? Like, what are you doing in your life? Like,
Yeah.
that's yeah, that's normal. Like, okay, well, voilà.
I'm lost.
Voilà. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you
Thank you
too,
Grazie.
very much for
Valentina.
coming.
Thank
Grazie
you.
tanto, era
Grazie.
bellissimo, era
Ci vediamo.
bellissimo.
Ci vediamo
Ci
presto.
vediamo presto, sì, ci
Sì.
vediamo presto, sì!
We'll
See
see in
you
the
soon.
past.
We'll see in the past. See you soon, guys. Thank
See
you
you
very
soon,
much. I
Ciao,
had a
ciao,
really
Valentina,
ciao.
for
great
your
time.
time. Have a
Bye,
nice
ciao. Thank you so much for listening. If this episode resonated with you, make sure to subscribe and leave a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. It truly helps the podcast grow. You'll find all the details about today's guest, as well as how to connect with both of us, in the show notes. And if you would like to connect directly, you can find me on Instagram at Valentina Dennis. See you next week for more real talk.